Hello, welcome to another Mad Hatter Reviews. Oh no, Sharks! Sharks is the brand. Mondo is the company. If you don't know, this is part of their, I don't know, vinyl line. Okay, I don't know if it's an official line, but this is a Street Shark Ripster vinyl that they previewed last year. I think I saw him at Designer. I forgot where. So I feel like I've seen this guy at a few cons, but I've been very excited about this guy. This box is amazing. Okay, look at this. This is a box you don't get rid of, all right? You got Ripster just coming out of this cage. You got a meter right here, a parking meter. He's a street shark. That's why, all right? As opposed to normal shark in the sea. By the way, I've mentioned this a few times on the channel. I don't want to get controversial, but I still always pose the question, do we need sharks? All right, a lot of people, when I do pose that question, they say we need them for the ecosystem. I think we could do without them. I'll be very honest, okay? I know some people love sharks, and there's this whole thing, oh, if we got rid of all the sharks, but like, I feel like we would make do. All right? I feel at some point you'd probably say that about the dinosaurs, like, oh, we can't be in a world without dinosaurs. You know, we need the dinosaurs for this and that, and now they're gone, and we're doing just fine. Okay, I think it make us all feel better if we just kind of like, I don't know, maybe that's something when I become like rich and famous, I just kind of put my weight behind. You know what I mean? How do we just get rid of sharks? Because they're scary, all right? And I don't like them in the ocean. Even though I don't really swim in the ocean, I'd feel better if they just weren't there. But yes, here's the side of the box. And then his muscles just ripping through. And then this is him. This is awesome. This is actually a genius idea. And it's a kind of like a playoff of, just the old Street Shark toys. They all came in those cages, so that's very, very cool. And then here is the back right here, and then this is rippling, just rippling everywhere. And then you got the wanted poster right here with Jab and Streaks and Big Slamoo, and then a Ripster right here. All right, will they get to the other guys? I don't know, but I'm very excited about this one right here. Just more detail, okay? Just the foot and the soda and all this. Just such a very big 90s look to everything. And then you got the credits. You got James Groman concept. The superstar James Groman did the concept for this, which once you see, you'll notice that it's kind of like James Groman sort of design. But the sculpt is done by another superstar, Brandon Gash, superstar sculptor Brandon Gash. What else did Brandon Gash do? He's done a lot of stuff. I think, oh, wait a minute. He's doing the Hound of Tarjay. That's crazy. That's our figure that we're coming out with, and he's doing that, and I'm reviewing. That's crazy, all right? Self-plug over. Mark Bristow and James Groman on paint. Aaron Conley, package art. Jordan Christensen, package design. And then Hector RC, art director. It says 14 plus right there. 14 plus collector's model. This is not a toy. I'll be the judge of that if this is not a toy, okay? You don't tell me what's a toy and what's not a toy. Let's open this up. I'll see you there. Look at that smile. Let's put a smile on that face. Oh my God. Look at this. Amazing Ripster. Oh wow. Let me widen right here. Look, he's got his parking meter as a weapon. I love parking meter as a weapon. All right. If you guys know me, yeah, you'd know that. So this is amazing. This is an amazing vinyl. And it is oh wow. This is I just have to sit and just admire the sculpt and the paint. This is all this is. It's sculpt and paint. You know, the articulation is very basic for vinyls, okay? So you get the arm, you get the wrists, which heat everything, by the way, okay? Because everything is so big. And then you just kind of, you buy these almost like they're a statue, all right? That's kind of, and you put them up there, and that's sort of, this isn't hand candy, okay? This is eye candy, baby, all right? This is amazing, all right? The sculpt on this is just next level. The teeth, the paint. This actually might be one of the best examples of like Mondo at its best when it comes to like soft vinyl, because there's so much like texture here. Because he is a shark, everything here is organic. There's no real armor. So everything has to have like this like fluidity, and it does. It's so good. The eyes are great, and just the little scratches and the battle damage that's in there, and the fin. It's just a masterpiece. Here's the back. All right, Ripster doesn't skip. He doesn't skip any days. I don't think. I mean, he might skip leg day. I don't know what's going on under these pants. Okay, but everything, and just like these little warts on there. You might want to get that checked out, Ripster. And then right here with I love the pink. I love just like the pink scratches on here and all the vein work. And yeah, look at just ripped that right out of the street, okay? And it's got some shark teeth that are already embedded on the parking meter. That's kind of cool. And then, yeah, you got just the busted parking meter. And here's the other side. And just that smile. And I will compare them with the turtles and all that in a second here. And then the belt buckle and the nice texture on the pants. And just the ab work right here. And rips through the knee. And then these shoes. Very stylish, okay? My shoes. Just with the nice leather and the what is that? Like it's almost like a stitching. This is great. This is like an elevated, modernized Street Shark. Someone should, and maybe it's Mondo. I don't know, but someone should make Street Sharks. Basically, what Ling Ji-hun did with the turtles. Someone should do that with Street Sharks. Okay, there have been like those shark gangsters, but like I think an action figure. Now that I'm just like looking at this and seeing how cool this is, I feel like it's like ripe to be like translated. All right, who owns that? Is it Mattel? I forgot. But I look at this and I'm like, in addition to how cool this is, I think somebody needs to do that. And then check this out, an alternate head, which is crazy because this guy is like 50% head. All right, but you get an alternate head slash face. All right, this with the teeth and the tongue. Look at that tongue. Look at that gnarly, sandy tongue, and just a whole new sculpt. And it's just a magnet, so I'll just pop that on, and there you got that. I can't think of which one I like more. All right, which one? Look at that. Look at how cool that is. That's a thumbnail right there. Decisions. Okay. Although you display it, you can display it together because it's just so good. And and of course, the greatest accessory is this. What an awesome idea. Just the road broken up by the fin, just breaking. I have to assume Street Sharks takes place like in LA because the roads are horrible, okay, and they all have holes and potholes. So maybe that was an LA reference. Although New York is probably just as shit. But I just think this is such a cool little accessory, and this is like the kind of thing you can like display. You just display that anywhere. Although I wish it was like a little more flat. Feels like this like lifts just a little bit. If I'm being nitpicky here, but it's so good. All right, this Ripster is great. Here's these guys, just a couple aquatic boys just hanging out. I love that the sizing pretty much works. We'll put them with the Ninja Turtles, but I love that the sizing works with the Ninja Turtle vinyls, okay? Because then you can just create sort of like 80s, fun 80s vinyl. But there definitely is. They definitely do go together. I still love this Ray here and just the texture on him. And oh my God, it really is like a piece of art. Like you can put this, you have some fancy apartment, you put this up, okay? You have a party with hors d'oeuvres, people come in, they go, what is this? You know what I mean? You maybe you're one of those guys this would fit, okay? This is not, sometimes people look down on action figures, although if you're one of those people, why are you at my fucking party anyway? Let's face it. But yeah, very, very, very nice. Hey, and look how good he looks with the turtles. This is a perfect size in terms of like how the turtles look and to this Ripster, okay? He's big, but he's not like crazy out of scale big, okay? I could see if these guys roll together, that's probably how big he would be. And I'm just reminding myself how cool these vinyls are. I love this. I love this Ripster. Great fucking job on this thing. And then let's never forget this piece as well. One of the best accessories. So yeah, that's it. Mondo vinyl in the bag, okay? I think everybody should be getting theirs. This is not like an early review. I ordered mine. I paid my money for it, then I got it. Okay, so hopefully you get yours if you order these. I don't think they are on the site anymore, but they might have a variant, they said, or something like that. I remember I remember somebody mentioning something about a variant, okay? Or maybe the other Street Sharks. Let's get the other Street Sharks, all right? At least the primary ones. I think these are just so cool. This Ripster is awesome. Amazing work, amazing sculpt. Design, paint, everything, firing all cylinders. So yeah, that's it, okay? Do we still hate sharks? I mean, look, I still think eventually we should try to get rid of them, but this kind of made me happy, all right? So maybe sharks you live for one more year. So that's all. Shark Power, S-H-A-R-K Power. That doesn't really have the same ring to it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of this review. Let me know what you guys think of the Ripster Street Shark Vinyl by Mondo. And yeah, I mean, this whole thing is just making me fucking happy. So I'm going to get out of here. Comment, subscribe, drop me a like. See you next time. Bye-bye.